What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday, and I have no more house guests. I got my house back to myself. I ain't got no more house guests. Although it was sad to see my little house guests go, I enjoyed my little company, my little niece, her little energetic self. I do, I'm gonna miss the guys, but it's always nice to keep your house back. It's nice and quiet, besides my dog and my son on his games. But back to that. Did a little workout today, and just getting back to normalcy, I guess, if that's what you call this crazy life I live. Other than that, nothing too exciting happened today. It was a nice, quiet day. My husband made some spaghetti with penne noodles. It was actually good. I didn't eat the noodles, but I ate the meat part. It was good. So yeah, had a doctor's appointment today. Everything is going well with my healing. And everything seems to be okay. So let's get into this podcast tonight. China says a spacecraft carrying rock and soil samples from the far side of the moon has lifted off from the lunar surface to start its journey back to Earth. Cool. Day one of Hunter Biden's firearms trial. I saw that his mom walked out because they put up a picture of him naked wakey. She didn't like that. With a gun. She didn't like that. Poppy soda not as good as for the good as it claims. I've been sued. All these little pops they coming out with. And I say pop. Major League Baseball is investigating San Diego Padres infielder Tucupita to determine whether he violated its gambling policy. Monday, Rep. John Rose of Tennessee brought his young son with him to the Capitol, where the boy stole the show by sticking out his tongue as his dad spoke against former President Trump's recent felony convictions. He knew his son was going to be showing his butt. Rapper Sean Kingston is back in Florida, where he and his mother are charged with committing more than $1 million worth of fraud. Biden called Trump a convicted felon who snapped after the 2020 election. Think it happened way before then. Juror was dismissed after reporting a woman dropped a bag of $120,000 in cash at her home and offered her more money if she would vote to acquit 7 people charged with stealing more than $40 million from a program meant to feed children during the pandemic. Whoa. Did she keep the money? This is interesting. A woman died after SUV she was in stolen from a hospital and then crashed into the corner of U.S. Attorney's District Office. Died. Hawaii's Kailua volcano erupts in a remote area, causes no disruption. If you enjoy a glass of wine or cocktail before dozing off during a long airplane ride, you might reconsider for the sake of your heart. I wish I was that rich for that. With nearly 1/3 of the WNBA season done, Caitlin Clark has been fouled 46 times, and the third most in the league. I won't talk about that. Paramount and Skydance have agreed to terms of a merger. What is Skydance? The produce company is recalling cucumbers that shipped to 14 states over concerns that they may have been contaminated with salmonella. Can't have nothing these days. In Atlanta, a large swath of the city remains under boil order because they had a break. Ford's latest project out of Motor City is the restoration and reopening of the abandoned train station. Temperatures are expected to climb across southern Texas as well as California and desert Southwest this week, where 22 million are under heat alerts. Scaling back treatment for 3 kinds of cancer can make life easier for patients without compromising outcomes. A hate Jeeps. They plan to grow because they're going to be selling hybrids. President Biden is suspected to sign an executive action that would temporarily shut down the southern border when daily migrant crossings between legal ports have already exceeded 2,500. A little late, but a little late. The address and phone numbers of Michael Cohen's family members were posted to a doxing website. Man, I'd hate to be related to anybody connected to that. Dr. Fauci's first public testimony since stepping down from the government, Republicans grilled him on their theories about the pandemic origins. You know they're going to have a field day with Fauci. Here are 5 takeaways from the national survey. The jury seated in Hunter Biden's historic criminal trial after jurors are asked about their views on guns. A person guilty of a sex crime against a child in Louisiana could soon be ordered to undergo surgical castration. Listen, whatever works, but I don't know. Might have to do a lobotomy too. Woman who says she was a sexual abuse victim of Jeffrey Epstein filed a lawsuit against Henry Jarecki, alleging that he raped her and sex trafficked her. Jarecki was a psychiatrist. The Georgia Appeals Court has set an October hearing over former President Trump's effort to have Fulton County DA Fani Willis removed as prosecutor she brought against Trump related to his campaign. Fani, I know you got a bone to pick, but I just feel like, is it worth it? A man who survived being bitten multiple times by a shark punched the predator on the nose before he was rescued. That does work, I guess. Say you do that or gouge it in the eyes. Spotify is increasing its prices. Rosacea flare-ups. I mean, I don't know why they retweeted that, but bad economic news has been good for stocks, but that could change this week. 4 Israelis taken hostage by Hamas on October 7th have been confirmed dead, the Israeli defense says. 2 people were in police custody after a shooting that left a rookie police officer and a bystander dead during a dance at the Gila River Indian Reservation in Arizona. The average cost of keeping an American home cool from June to September is set to hit $719. Lovely. Dallas Cowboys legend Larry Allen has died at the age of 52. Alright, I think we might be caught up. Let's see, it might be another short one today because it was like, I searched and searched, but it wasn't that many entertaining things on the internet today. Like this guy saying that Reese's has the same chemicals as gasoline. Luckily for me, I don't eat those all the time. I don't even know what this is because I didn't even listen to it. That's not how the story ends. 3 days later, he rose again. That's love. That's love. That's not how the story ends. 3 days later, he rose again. That's love. That's love. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. They sick of her. They was just coming to witness to you, sis. She gave him a a thing here.
Went to this guy's house for the first time to chill. Asked to use the bathroom. Went to this guy's.
Girl, it had to be more signs in that bathroom. If his bathroom looked like that, that'd be something else to indicate that he was dirty. Something. Alright, yeah, that's, like I said, I didn't like a lot of stuff on there today, and I searched for the internet is dry today. You gotta be careful now, because Elon's allowing porn, which the X app been showing porn-related nakedness, and thank God I have to really vet my videos on there, because you don't know what is being played, but yeah, gotta be careful. There was a Chipotle fight in Vallejo. Kevin Costner said he didn't like cocaine on the first try. Kanye West is sued for sexual harassment by his ex-assistant. That's not shocking. He sent her some illicit text message. 2 Live Crew rapper brother Marquise dead at 57. Pat McAfee apologizes for calling Caitlin Clark a white bee. These men are getting so passionate about this WNBA stuff, man. Dr. Phil says he's interviewing Trump soon. Something that, who wants to watch that? This one might be fast tonight, y'all. Really wasn't that much stuff going on in the news, which is good. You want too much murder, mayhem going on. Passengers throwing up on a United Airlines flight after cruise illness outbreak. Ugh. That's my worst fear. 163 passengers and 6 crew members on board. Many of the 6 passengers had been on the same. Oh, they was on a cruise, child. Several passengers who had been on the same cruise did not feel well. Ugh. That's why I don't want to go on no cruise, man. Just the sickness. And then they come up on that plane. Ugh. I pray y'all traveling mercy, all y'all cruise goers. So, I know I have a story time on this, but I might as well talk now. This guy, so he was supposed to have had that suspended license lifted when the judge sent him to jail. He had a suspended license due to back child support. I don't know if he paid it or something, but it was supposed to be lifted, y'all. Michael Jackson's family trust is unfunded until the state resolves its IRS dispute. IRS, leave Mike and the family alone. Trump faces a ban from traveling to dozens of countries after his felony conviction. He not gonna give in. They just put anything in these headlines. More people are getting their smiles jacked up with these veneers. But y'all ain't gonna stop getting them. They really ain't. Alright, let's see what's on Reddit, y'all. see. What is a life hack that is so simple and effective you're shocked more people don't know about it? Let me know. Always write down momentarily good ideas. Don't lean on your memory. If I'm writing something, I try to do that. Before cleaning inside a microwave, use a heat cup of water for several minutes. Steam, the steam of the microwave. Most people know that. Every now and then, maybe once a week, fill up your kitchen sink completely full of water, then pull the plug and let the water go down the drain in a big rush. The force of the water pushes out many of the slimy crud that's gathered in a pot. No more clogged sinks. Don't put grease down your pipes. People throwing out shower heads because of stream issues. Soak it in vinegar for 24 hours. Vinegar is like the key to life. Leave the cat carrier out in the open at all times. If you can't find the answer by Googling it, add the word Reddit at the end. That's true. If you need to remember to take something with you the next day, put it in a bag and hang it on your doorknob. Yes. Literally forgot something yesterday. Read manuals, directions, instructions. Most of your questions will be answered. I hate reading manuals. That's so much a person that visually puts things together. To increase your peace of mind, don't waste your time arguing with random strangers. Yes, you don't have to be mad or angry when someone is mad or angry with you. You don't have to let them trigger you. Yes. Percentages are reversible. Working out 4% of 50 will give you the same amount as 50% of 4. If your cat throws up after eating, elevate their food a few inches off the ground, like slide a phone under there. Luckily, I don't have a cat. Being genuinely nice to a customer service person will get you way more. Sometimes they're just very evil. If you don't understand something, ask questions. Instead of flipping people off while driving, give them a thumbs down. This one isn't foolproof, but it's still kind of shocking. If you're having an agreement or arguing with someone, hold your tongue for a while and stop. Schedule your workout time like it's a regular meeting every day at whatever o'clock. Yeah, I try to work out as soon as I wake up in the morning. I try to get it over with. Drink more water. Always trying to drink water. Write down all the things you have to do, then only do the top 3 that day. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Amen. Don't marry an a-hole. Amen. Never leave a room empty-handed. That's how I keep my place in anything close to resembling tidy. Put your sheets inside of the pillowcase for storage. Flip over the suction bathtub mat after getting out of the shower. If you leave it dry, then it will get black mold. Very smart. Or just clean it. Something I always do is wrap rubber bands around the ends of hangers to keep clothes from slipping off. Man, y'all really own it. What about when the rubber bands pop off? Clean the bathtub and shower with Dawn and a bit of vinegar and a broom. This is the easiest way. Yeah, but don't bust your butt on that dishwashing liquid. Cooking, anyone can learn to make a burger or some fried rice. Fried rice is really not that easy. Remember that one day you'll die. Use the fact to guide your life decisions. You can cook bacon in the oven. It comes out more uniform. I love me some oven bacon. Get a bidet. Yeah. I'm still scared of bidets. I don't know why. Add a vegetable to every meal. If you need to iron something but don't have access, just spray some water and hang the item to dry. Stomach problems, just drink kaffir. Don't know what that is. Get rid of pellets on your clothes by using a razor blade. Wasp sting or mosquito bites, put some vapor rub. Ooh, that's a good one. Vapor rub. Get a sugar daddy so you don't have to work. I know that's right. Get some quality sleep time, man. Dog owner, always forget to refill the poop bags when I use them. My don't have no poop bags. My dog be in the backyard with it. You can learn pretty much anything on YouTube. Do it now. Calories in, calories out, weight loss, no fancy diets, steam rooms, or pills. Just do more and eat less. I love a good sauna though. Register for your warranties. I try. No is a complete sentence. You ain't gotta say why, just say no. Create a budget. Exercise a little bit every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes. Tell the truth all the time and don't give a crap who cares. Those are pretty good. Like I said, I'm over here a little bit longer today because I don't have a lot of story times for y'all. Who is someone that is generally considered a great person but actually a monster? I'm not going to know any of these people, but let's see. My wife's rapist. Dang, I don't think a rapist would be considered a good person. Gil Sands, don't know who that is. The guy who invented Kwanzaa, the more you read, the worse it gets. Oh, that's scary. Read a book on Grover as a kid. He was a monster by the end of it. Oprah. A lot of people don't like Oprah. Barbara Walters. Barbara did some nasty interviews for sure. Every MAGA church senior pastor. Drake. Steve Jobs was a deadbeat dad, a spoiled child, and masquerading as an adult, slave labor, and a borderline idiot. Y'all still be using his product. Dr. Seuss cheated on his wife while she was sick, which led her to her suicide, then married his affair partner the very next year. What is the riddle on that? The cat in the hat. John Lennon sang about peace and love and then went home and beat his wife and kid. Man, that sucks. But that normally is the truth, Ruth. Elmo, what Elmo do? Baby Shark and his whole family, they live in my head rent free. A lot of people are unaware that Thomas Edison was a terrible person. Somebody said Ellen. Christopher Columbus. Brad Pitt. Dang, people don't like Brad Pitt. Jared Leto. Alright, let's see what these Emma the A-hole is talking about. I'll go. Dang. Am I the A-hole for telling my dad's affair partner that she should kill herself? It's been 2 years approximately since my parents divorced due to my dad cheating. I was the one who discovered the cheating. I had to use my dad's computer for something, and because mine wasn't working anymore, I tried to use WhatsApp in the computer, but my dad also had WhatsApp, and I saw a message from a woman called Lily. These messages were very explicit messages, sexting and videos. I was very angry with my dad and still am. I showed the evidence to my sister Sarah and my brother Jack. We decided to confront our dad about this with mom being present. To say that my mom was angry wouldn't be enough, but my dad and mom started arguing and said very mean things to each other. The divorce was very messy, but unfortunately my dad gained full custody of me and my brother. After gaining custody, my mom entered into depression. My sister was able to help her cope with hard times, but she still struggles a lot. Since then, me and my brother have been living with him, and it's been hell on earth. The thing is, my dad's family treats her so well that it enrages me a lot. They all know Lily is their affair partner, and they don't give any care about it. They treat her like she isn't the one who... You know, one thing kids gotta learn is the family always gonna take their son's side. They just are. Anyway, Lily, I guess, tried to kill herself when she was in her 30s. And so when she said, kill yourself, people were like, oh, she did that. How could you say that? But that was that. Somebody said it occurred to your dad to pay for your therapy. Somebody said, forcing you to live with them is causing you a lot of emotional harm. This is your dad's fault. He cheated on your mom. Yeah, I mean, affairs and then moving in with the mistress is nasty work. And then marrying her, and then you want the kids to act normal. Am I the a-hole for taking a solo vacation without my family? Absolutely not. Am I the a-hole for posting the phone number of every flying monkey that tries to get me to talk to my mom? Am I the a-hole for leaving my husband after he accused me of cheating? Am I the a-hole for telling my daughter that she can't go to America? How old is she? She should be able to go wherever she wants. She's 17. Well, she's 17. I mean, she either gonna go then or go later. Somebody said, by U.S. standards, she isn't even an adult. I'm pretty sure she cannot get a hotel to use certain transportation. She definitely should not travel to a place alone where she doesn't have any adult rights yet. She might have somebody older over here that she's meeting, but yeah, I don't know. Let's get into these story times, y'all.
So y'all remember that story I told y'all about last week about the guy driving with a suspended license? I wouldn't be a journalist if I didn't update you on the new team, okay? Refreshing your memory, a reminder, this is the story I'm talking about. This is the guy who I'm referring to, Corey Harris. He was driving allegedly with a suspended license. That's why we gotta say allegedly. Oh, baby. The gag is apparently the suspension had been lifted 2 years ago. Here go the update. Now I gotta update y'all on this story. I told you about it last week. The Michigan man, it's the music for me, who went viral after driving with a suspended license during his court appearance. You know, it was probably okay for him to be rolling after all. He might be off the hook. Today I learned the judge lifted his driving suspension 2 years ago. Now look, the Court Hour ABC station in Detroit, Corey Harris' suspension was originally tied to a child support case, and back in 2022, a judge ordered that suspension be lifted to allow him to drive again. However, the Secretary of State's office never received that clearance from the court, so his suspension was never lifted in their system. Now that may explain the shock on his face when the judge ordered him to jail. There are still a whole lot of questions surrounding this incident, but his case obviously fell through the cracks. Now I know a lot of y'all laughed at this story last week, but one thing I will not be laughing at is cases falling through the cracks, okay? We need to do better. 5:16 on the clock. All right now, Detroit, Michigan, what's really going on? Y'all tap in, let me know. Hello? What?
I still don't think it's a good idea to drive in court regardless, because then you won't be present. The judge won't even be thinking you're listening. Buffets. I mean, then all them people probably got that gastro, whatever, intestinal flare up.
The scariest thing I see as a neurologist is the gradual weakening of America. And when I say weakening, I mean muscle weakness. I see my patients who continue to get weaker and weaker because they don't use their muscles. Not using your muscles and not moving not only has effect on your body, but has effect on every aspect of your life, and most importantly, your brain. So that's one of the scariest things I see as a neurologist. The scariest thing I see as a neurologist.
It was funny because everybody in the comments was like, not me in bed seeing this. Somebody said we need to get off of our phones. I just saw an article that said that sitting is the new smoking. Being sedentary is so harmful for the body. As a personal trainer who works with older women, I absolutely support your message. We choose how we age. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, too, these deaths got us chained.
I don't know if y'all seen the video of the young lady
who claims that she's ugly. We reached out to that young lady per the winos because the winos got her to unlock her DM so that we can get in her DM and talk to her. This video went so viral, Viola Davis posted it. I said, now Viola? I thought that was Viola in the video herself. I was like, oh shit, that's that girl. My bad. Y'all know I gotta be a little shady. I don't think any of them are ugly. Personally, I like chocolate. I like the skin swoop. This is a filter over her face. But we did speak to her, and I want to tell you exactly what was said, and I want to tell you what her family said. We're going to go ahead and refresh your memories. If you don't know or if you've never seen this video, I give you I'm ugly.
As you're right, I am ugly. I finally come to realize that. The only person in the world that said that I was beautiful was my mother. I'll never forget it. I was young. And she said, I know y'all think my daughter's ugly, but my daughter's beautiful. I get inboxes from black men says I'm ugly for a black woman. I was with a woman for 14 years. Tell her every day she was beautiful. She never said once I was beautiful. Not even my dad said I look nice. So I come to accept the fact that I'm ugly, and I never will be beautiful. That's why when the girls talk to me, they don't even like sleeping with me. I mean, I see the look on their faces. Even when I try to walk up to them, they give me this look. I know I'm ugly. I accept the fact that I'm guarantee you won't think nobody like me. You like those pretty studs, pretty little. I get that. I'm ugly. And I accept that. So I'm not gonna lie and say I'm fabulous and gorgeous. I'm not that. I'm not that. I would never be that. Like I said, the only person in the world that told me I was beautiful is my mother.
This was so cringy. This triggered me because I feel that we're very, very stuck on outer appearance. And as women, we can attest to this. We've dated some ugly ass men. And I'm sure men have felt like they've dated some ugly ass women. But when your personality and your spirit is good, I think that overtakes your outer appearance. That's just personally what I think. As long as you clean and you take care of yourself and you brush your teeth, you know, you got a great attitude. I don't really think people really go for like 10s and what they consider like, because everybody's preference is different. And so people were calling her Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg to me is beautiful. She got some of the most beautiful skin. For her to even say it with such confidence that she's ugly, I felt like it was coming from the inside of her. It wasn't like she was just keeping it like me. Like, I know everybody be looking for, you know, a bad body. You got a big butt. You got big hips. I ain't got neither. I got big titties. I'm a 34G. All right? My titties weigh more than my ass. Bigger than my ass. If you look at the size of it. But here's the thing. Because people have a preference, like, just because somebody calls me ugly because they're attracted to women with bigger butts and stuff like that, there's a whole group of people that's attracted to women with big titties. Just because men are attracted to quiet women, there are men that are attracted to loud women. Period. Like, everybody has their own way of looking at it, and it rubbed me the wrong way, and I wanted to get her in the studio with an actual therapist because I wanted to get to the bottom of it, because if you believe it, then it's actually true. Now, see, I reached out to the sister, and, you know, she's from where I'm from. She's from Defuniak Springs. Defuniak is probably, I want to say, population 500 or 600 people. It's between Panama City, Florida, and a few other cities. I think Pensacola and stuff like that. It's a small town. Literally, they got one school, and it's for elementary, middle, and high school. It's a very small town. And I was trying to get her here, but honestly, she got to take 3 flights just to get to South Florida, even being in Florida. That's how bad it is. That's how rural it is, okay? And she did explain to me that she suffers from severe anxiety, so she doesn't fly, she doesn't drive, you know, and stuff like that. And I appreciate her being honest with me. Her family hit me because I guess maybe she told them that, you know, I was trying to get her here so that we can kind of get to the core of it. And I guess the lady who she spoke about, she said she was in a relationship with a woman for 15 years, right? And the woman never told her that she was pretty. And so that stepdaughter to the mom that she dated reached out to me and said, hello, my name is Kiona, and my stepmom was posted on your Instagram page about her being told she was ugly. And she has been on her account making up and creating lies about her her story when she lives comfortably where she is and does not struggle or is going through anything. They said she is using this to scam and is doing things that is not how she is portraying herself on social media. Please do not feed into her petty lies and false accusations. So I don't know, are y'all donating to this lady? Is she asking for donations? The victim is the new clout. So we all like, oh my God, oh wow, she's not ugly, I want to help. People are trying to give her makeovers and all this stuff. But her family was like, big bullshit. The lady lived good. And I was trying to get her here, but she might live good, but she might have a low self-esteem where she does think she's ugly. But I agree. It comes from the inside, because I see some of the most happily married people, and I'm like, oh. But there's somebody for everybody. Girls are like filmmakers. I would watch whatever I love this creativity. It's unmatched.
I probably watched at least.
Alright, y'all, that's it for today. It was light. It was, nothing too crazy. We'll be back tomorrow. Y'all stay safe, and y'all are all beautiful. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made. Don't believe the hype in my Flavor Flav. Don't believe the hype. Listen, y'all stay safe, and I'll be back tomorrow.